And we're back. I'm Spider of Crescendo Games, and I've got Cal, who is currently
as always,
Vitali Baronova.
A proper Russian vampire.
All right, let's start the bad Russian accents. I've got a wonderful bad Russian accent. Let's kill it. Let's kill Russian accents forever.
I have a slightly better than bad, but still not good Russian accent.
Oh, good to hear.
It's very good for you.
Is very
America
good.
is called gasoline. In Australia is called petrol. In Russia is called vodka.
That's just facts. That's just factual. That's not even telling a joke.
One of my friends used to date a Russian guy, and he used to say that the difference between a Irish coffee and a Russian coffee isn't just the alcohol. It's that when Russians make a Russian coffee, they pour coffee in the bottom till they can't see the bottom, and then they pour vodka until they can again.
That's amazing. Just keep going. We have a really, really, really big mug. We have a huge mug. We're just gonna down this. One of my exes was Rokor, so Russian Orthodox, not Russian herself, but very strong Eastern European descent anyway. And her mother always used to joke about not going to buy rope on a rainy day.
Yep.
You know, like the people in the old country, because you don't sell rope on a rainy day there either. Oh God, her mom was great. She, well, what can you do? What can you do? Nobody's perfect. All right, so let's try this out. I've read this a few times.
I remembered my copy today.
I'm still gonna screw it up, so we're gonna do this. So you start with what? How much blood do you start with?
I start with 10 blood.
Okay.
3 humanity, because I thought it would be ironic being a cultist with a high humanity.
No, I mean, of course. So, I've still got our little map and all the fuckery that happens from there. Okay, so I've got I have my map. Okay, so you wake. You have to spend a blood. So you have blood.
I am down to 9.
Okay, so at this point, it's powered by the apocalypse. So obviously, if anyone ever watches this, which I doubt they will, but it's fun putting these up on the internet. There's kind of a nice, this is cool. If anybody ever watches this, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've read this a few times, which means that I know I don't know what I'm doing. So I guess the first question, since you're at 9 blood, what do you want to do this session? What are your plans?
Let me have a quick look through my character sheet. I know I owe some favors. I owe Nix a major favor. I owe Dimitri a minor favor for getting him involved with the vampire hunters. He owes me a minor favor because I saved him from the vampire hunters.
No, it's major.
Sorry?
He owes you a major.
Oh, he owes me a major. Cool.
He owes you a major.
And Thomas Atchison, who's now dead, I owed a major favor to. So
not anymore.
I am probably being hunted right now.
You're also suspected of killing Thomas.
Yes.
By everybody else. Everyone else thinks that you killed Thomas, which probably means that, that's not good. So that's really, really, really not good, because Jane Elk and Veronica Atchison and Kelvin are definitely not happy.
Actually, speaking of, I should probably get your relationship map up. Google Docs. I think I downloaded it to Google.
Did I actually make? Oh, that's right, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yay! I did something. I did something online. It's really funny because when it comes to RPG stuff, I'm a total luddite. Like hilariously, I am just a terror. Like I just there's at one point. Oh no! I tell it to everyone I play with. They're like, "Why isn't there a dice roller?" I'm like, "Why can't I trust you?"
Yeah.
Like, hold up. Like, why do I need to? Why do I need to check on you? Like, why do you want a dice roller? You have dice. Like, they're perfectly functional.
I use a dice roller, but that's because I'm lazy.
Well,
Using
okay.
dice involves finding my dice.
This is fair. This is fair. This is very, very, very fair.
Well, I think my first instinct would be to go and find. Oh, would I know that Thomas is dead?
Oh yeah, no, it's very like he was found he was found dead on Mar Hill. Like
Yeah.
he was on his little pervert feeding ground, you know, with all of his favorite children, and he's dead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was asleep when he went to the great beyond. Whatever happens to vampires, God knows. Probably hell.
Well, you know, boy, you're gonna have some fun whenever those Orthodox vampire hunters come.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
So if I know that he's dead, I would be going to see his wonderful, beautiful wife, Miss Veronica, or Mrs.
You're gonna go see her?
Well, she has the cure.
Oh,
and I kind of want to pledge loyalty to the person with all of the leverage at the moment.
Sure, all right. Okay, so she's in her she's in their mansion, because they did in fact live together. You probably would. I mean, you wake up, so the sun's going down and all of that. So, okay, I'm thinking really quick. So you go there. Very, very, very nice place. Very posh. Very posh. Very, very, very posh place. The instant, of course, that you show up, everybody's like, "Oh!" Because Tim, it's Vitali. Like, it's that weird
walking
foreigner.
in with hands obviously open and up so they can see them.
Oh yeah, no. They definitely do not want to. They're definitely worried about you.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm currently just going through the moves again really quick. I should be to do. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I've got some idea of what I'm doing. Obviously, if I screw up, you've played this game more than I have, so just call it out and be like, "Hey, this is a move."
Yep.
Just I've got it bookmarked. If I mess it up, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got the basic moves in front of me as well because it's been a while.
I know, right? So, other point of general order, I'm not going to check on your moves. Whenever I run a PBTA game, whatever you have in your playbook, you're doing that. I'm not touching it. Like, well, you'll run into people where they're like, "Well, this is another move to add." It's like, no. Bad play.
My job is to describe what I do, and if that happens to trigger a move, I will know what that move is.
Exactly. Okay, cool. That being said, I should still bookmark it just in case. Where the heck is it? All right, so you're going in, right? They're very, very, like, everyone's just, "Oh my goodness, it's that foreigner who we think went and, you know, killed Thomas." Why can I not find the freaking cult thing? Why can't I find the cultist? He's called the cultist, right? Or is he called the devil?
I think he's a devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I bring
Interesting.
up Roll20, I'll be able to tell you because I've got it on there. He's the Nightmare, sorry. The Nightmare.
Oh, okay. Yep.
The Devil's the PvP one, the guy that's really good at fighting.
Okay. We're going to put a bookmark in. Ew, no, we're not going to put that in as a bookmark. I have some form of standards. Page 89. Okay, so you go in, and as soon as you get in, they're like there's all these vampires who are like right on top of you. They've got their weapons on you and all of that.
Yep.
Right off the bat, they have weapons trained on you, and one of them, by the name of Eric, walks up and says, "You have some nerve coming here."
Nerve? Is there a reason? I've only just heard about what's happened.
Oh, don't you play. He looks around and says, "This guy, this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker." And he walks up to you and he says, You're the one who killed Thomas, and we all know it. You're the one who's about to bring hellfire down on our heads. And you're standing around playing dumb?
I did no such thing. I am entirely here to give my services to the Madam Atchison.
He looks at you and he says, "You shouldn't be near her." And he's kind of like he's trying to like.
Should that not be for her to decide?
All right. I'm just looking up bargain. I'm not trying to. I'm just like, okay, this is kind of where it might be going.
Yep. I had bargain open in front of me as well.
Right. So we're just like, oh shit, we're gonna roll with this. We're learning a PBTA, which is anyway. I have thoughts and feelings on this already. So so he goes and he kind of glares at you because you're an outsider. I mean, he doesn't have to give two shits. And he says, "Well, Thomas liked you, but that doesn't excuse your possible involvement in his case. At some point,
me because I was a good guy."
he laughs right in your face and he says, "Well, obviously that helped him." And at that point, you finally hear, Lady Atchison, Madame Atchison say, "What's going on out there?"
As soon as she appears, I give my deepest bow.
She goes pale. She says, "Of all the nerve."
The nerve.
All the nerve. My husband's murderer bows before me.
Ma'am, I understand there is a little misunderstanding as to what has happened, but I promise you I am here to swear fealty to you as the new princess.
She looks around and the wheels begin to turn in her head because she hasn't declared she's princess yet. She hasn't done this.
Yeah. But if you're going to have the dice rolling, you may as well cast them yourself.
Right, exactly. Exactly. She kind of looks around and she says, "They found," she holds up a bit of a torn piece of fabric.
Yeah.
You're looking at one of your shirts.
Oh, fuck.
It's blood. She says, "What is this?" Sorry. She's looking at you like, you fucking ain't it.
To me, it looks like one of my shirts, but as you know, as I was speaking to Thomas last time I was here, many of my things were stolen by a recent raid from humans.
Oh, so you think the humans did this? She kind of gives you this look that says, "How stupid do you think I am?" No, seriously.
The whole reason I came here is for the isolation because of the vampire hunters that are coming for us.
She looks at you, and it finally starts to kind of like click. She goes, "Wait, the Moscow Patriarchate knows you're here?"
I hope not, but
She looks around and she says, "Nobody has been talking outside of this house, right?" She's giving
I
everybody.
haven't. But as you know, my friend, Dmitri is a little bit of an idiot, and I trust him about as much as a human, I guess. The only reason he's with me is because he owes me some favors.
She says, "You wouldn't want you have the Moscow." She looks around and she says, "There is no." She says to the rest of them. She says, "If there is anyone here who could have protected you, besides me, of course, because I have all of his contacts,"
Yeah.
she says, "it would have been Thomas."
Let me start from the beginning. There have been a number of things that have happened recently, such as the missing gear, that have led me to believe that there are some evidences of the Moscow hunters coming for me. I'm here entirely to pledge myself to you, both in the hope that I can help you prepare for whatever is coming, and also to serve you as you need me to.
She nods. She says, "We have not dealt that we've only dealt with most of we've only heard of those particular vampire hunters by reputation. I certainly don't have information, and I won't pretend that I do." And she looks around again, like the looks she's giving are like, "Guys, like this is a a big fucking deal. Like you guys, like this is a problem." So she says, "All right, well,
The debt I owed your husband, I'm more than willing to transfer to you."
now her eyes light up.
Yes.
Now
I thought that I was trying to get there without offering that, but
You're right. Well, here you are. You had to. And her eyes light up and she says, "Done. Done."
I put forward a hand to shake it to like officialize it, even if that's not common practice.
It's
just
not.
to see if he comes close.
She bows her head and she says, "We will have the contract rewritten." Because they keep contracts here in Old Atchison. Old Atchison, keeper of ways older than Atchison.
Yeah.
Because Thomas Atchison has been there for a long time. So she gets all that written up. It takes a few hours. They get the parchment and they do all the things. And Eric just kind of looks at you and he says, "So if you didn't kill Thomas, who did?"
Look, my working theory at the moment is the vampire hunters, but I cannot confirm that as of yet. With the lady's permission, I will be doing investigations through human contacts that I do have to see if I can find any evidence of wrongdoing on their part.
She looks over at you and she says, "Done. Go. Get it done."
Okay. I leave to get it done.
Okay. So here's the basics on Russian vampire hunters.
Yes.
They are terrifying.
They are inhumanly good.
It's not that they're inhumanly good. They sanctify Earth as they walk.
Holy fuck.
And like animals just love them. So if it flies or if it's on four limbs, it might be like they can talk to birds and beasts, you've been told. And when they walk, the ground is consecrated. It is deadly. It is.
Oh, on the note about my missing equipment, I have no idea if that's a lie or not. That's up to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say it again.
But on the note about my missing like clothing and that, I have no idea if that's a lie or not. That's up to you. I'm happy for it to be a lie that I've just told to try.
Oh no, it's absolutely true.
Okay.
Like somebody stole your shit, and now you're like, oh, lovely. So somebody did steal your stuff. You don't know who. Yeah. You don't know who did it, but somebody stole it, and now you've got problems because whoever stole it is involved. Cool. Yeah. That's one line we can throw down and be like, okay, cool. This is probably what happened. Probably. So basically you would know if the Patriarchate was here, because random spots throughout the city would suddenly be consecrated, and you'd have to desecrate them. Like, it would just be an enormous pain in the ass. So it wouldn't take much for you to figure that out, but you would need people like to cover ground for you.
Well, I assume where I'm living in the bush, sorry, Australian term, in the
woods.
What was it called? The Downs? Was it the Downs?
Yeah, the Downs.
Something like that. Yeah. So I assume there's like a few hobos that I've enthralled with my blood cult abilities.
Right. So let's go talk about them, and let's see what the rules say, what you can do with them, because I don't actually know.
I can read it to you. I can feed blood to prey, and then I own them, mind, body, and soul. The blood I feed them is now theirs. They are still mortal, and the living blood that flows through their veins is still warm and bright, but they can also keep up to 5 blood, and as long as they have my blood inside them, I can impose my will on them to make them do shit. But if they ever get to 0 blood, they go crazy, wanting more.
What's the problem?
So basically, once a week, I assume I've got like 2 guys out there.
Sure,
Once a week, I have to give them 1 blood, basically.
Okay. All right, cool. And then you can spend blood on
I can give them more blood to do extra things. Like if I give them blood every night, I can compel them to do vile things. And if I do it every hour, I can take possession of them.
Well, what do you want to do, Mr. I have 9 blood?
What I am going to do is I'm not going to get them to do vile deeds or take over their mind and body, but assuming they've got some of my vampire blood in them, I assume they will notice if they walk over consecrated ground.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, so I will go and meet with my wonderful 2 cultists. I assume it's like David and what's another name? David the Blood.
John.
John. Going with biblical names, great.
Yep, David and John. I mean, it's also one of the
2 of the most common names in the world.
Right, exactly. Anyway, so
I will meet with them, and I will give them a mission to literally just go walking around the town, up and down every street, to see if they feel anything weird.
It will take them.
It'll probably take them a few days.
Probably, it'll take them a few days. It'll take them a few days to do that. I mean, it's Atchison, from my memory of it at least, was a pretty sprawling. Like, it wasn't a densely populated area, but like there's areas out. There's a lot of rural areas outside of it where vampire hunters can go live. So like it's actually a lot more ground than it sounds. So they just start doing their thing. What do you do in the meantime while they're out and about?
In the meantime, I'm actually going to take a proper inventory of all of my gear to see what has specifically gone missing.
Well, what gear did you have?
I just have basics. I have a few sets of clothing, one of which is obviously missing. I've probably got like a pendant or something from the old country. I'll have, it's probably like even a cross on a chain, because didn't we say that crosses don't affect vampires?
Crosses don't, but consecrated ground does. I want to, anyway. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run with it. Gonna run with it. Just gonna run with it.
I think he likes it for the irony.
I mean, it is pretty ironic. So your clothes were stolen, flat out.
Yeah.
So was your cross. Someone stole your cross, and your clothes. So you're running around with the one set of clothes now, without your keepsakes. So what do you want to do?
Well, in that case, because I have almost nothing, I'm going to go see Dimitri.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm going to go see Dimitri.
Oh, boy.
That little fuckwit.
He's sitting there. So you guys are... Let me see where your hunting grounds are again. What was it? Did we determine your hunting grounds?
My hunting grounds were the Downs. Sorry, the Bottoms. The Benedictine Bottoms. I've got it written down here.
Yeah, okay. Benedictine Bottoms. Okay, so he's probably in a feeding area adjacent to it. He likes to be close. There's an area next to it that is filled with broken down houses, because there's just tons of them in that town. It's more of his home base than a feeding ground, but it's a pretty, if you know to look for him, you can find him easily. If you don't know how to find him, you could never find him. Just one of those like obfuscation is the best form of security sort of a deal.
Yeah.
So you find him really, really, really easily that night. Like, it doesn't take very much. He's got, you walk in and he's feeding off of some woman.
Did you take them? Did you take my things? I'm missing all of my clothes. I am missing my cross.
He looks at you. I'm eating.
Yes, and I've been stolen from.
He sort of shrugs, just like, there's nothing, like, he doesn't give a shit. Like, he just doesn't care. Like, he's just looking at you like, why should I care? Like, he just looks at you like, what are you doing? He's just, like, he looks at you and he gets off. He says, pretty woman, I feed, you get stolen from, like chump.
Oh, like chump.
Like chump. Like chump.
There's the flash of red in my eye as rage gets pushed back down.
Like, he's just giving you this look that says, why is this my problem? Like, what? I'm eating.
So, have you heard the news about Thomas?
He drops her. She goes limp. I mean, she's there's this small moan of some combination.
Like 8 heartbeats from death already.
Right. And he says, wiped his mouth. And he's just a slob. He's a real blood all up and down his sleeve. He goes, no, what are you talking about? What are you talking
Thomas is dead.
What?
My shirt was found where he was killed.
What?
And it was one of the shirts that went missing. Did you take it?
No. He just looked like, why would I do that? He's just totally, it's like, We need to leave. Now.
I've made promises. We have to stay. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Not really, but you do what you're told. You owe me.
He just gives you this. I am your maker. He says just pissed. I mean, he is just the sheer audacity of someone, of one of his sires bossing him around. It's like, walks up to you. He says, I am your maker. What is your... How could you do this? How could you boss me around?
Ever since we left the motherland, things have been going wrong. They've been bad. The reason they have been bad is because you have been acting like a fucking dipshit.
Jesus. I have been?
We've only been here for a little while, and this is the fourth time we've been found by these fuckers.
It's the Moscow Patriarchate. You don't evade them. That's why we came here. It's not my fault if the best vampire hunters in the entirety of the Eastern... Excuses. How are we having this conversation?
All I want to know is, did you take my clothes?
No! It would be against my interest to do so.
I'm probably wearing like a 3-piece suit, and I look at him wearing like hunting fades or something. Maybe.
Says, why would I steal and then plant your shit on the body of Thomas, our protector?
No, I think we have a slight misunderstanding. I'm not blaming you for killing Thomas. I just think that you're an idiot and that you took my clothes not thinking, and someone took them from you.
No. I have been laying low here. I have not moved. I have not done anything. Nothing. I have just been here. This, he kind of picks her up and look, I mean, she's barely cold. She's dead now. I have to go now find another woman because of you. So don't call me a dipshit for ruining my fucking dinner.
I like him. He's an asshole.
It's like, why would I do that? Now I have to go. I have been trying to lay it as low as I can here. Because we have vampire hunters looking for us. I don't care if we're in Atchison. It doesn't matter. If they're looking, they'll find.
Well, in that case, get prepared. They're probably coming now. Thomas is dead. We have no real protection.
Veronica? What did... How does...
Hey, if you want to pledge your fealty to her, go ahead. But that means you're not leaving. That means you're staying.
Shit. He's thinking that one through, and he's just, the more he thinks about it, the less he likes it. He just goes, I have no idea. Except he says,
also, did you check that one for the Mark of Cain? It's becoming a problem in this area.
Yes, I've checked.
Even though we can't actually check for it, I'm just trying to irritate him.
But he's still claiming that he did, simply to pull one over on you. He's still, it's just like, now I have to go back out, and I have to find another young girl, and I have to get her back here, and
Young girl? Does not have to be young girl.
I
The
have
old woman?
taste. I have taste.
Apparently not. No, give him a look up and down.
Oh dear God! He goes,
Are
What
we
is
like
it?
a married couple?
Oh no, that's not where I thought that was going.
I'm just thinking of my mum telling my dad some really sarcastic shit.
That's fair. That's fair. That sounds kind of like my wife now, actually. Huh. Damn. That hurts. That hurts. Right here.
Good.
Does he says, well, if there's anywhere they won't find us, it's here. I suppose I better go pledge fealty and then go find another young girl.
Good
Maybe
luck.
I can go on my hill now. I hear they have lots of pretty.
Remember where your hunting grounds are. Don't cross boundaries. We're in a precarious situation at the moment, and if you decide to take from someone else's land, it might be a problem.
Fuck. Oh, I hate starting over. Hate it. Better go out. I better go out and pledge my fealty before someone accuses me of having knocked off Thomas Atchison. Looks so pissed. This was supposed to be safe place. This was supposed to be where we were going to hide for a very long time. And instead,
in your defense, we have hidden here for a while now. It has been very safe.
Yes, but now Thomas is dead. Princeps of Atchison is dead. We're fucked. Fucked.
We're not fucked. She is a very smart woman. She might be able to help us. She might also exploit us a little bit, but, I don't mind being exploited by a beautiful woman.
He looks down at the now quite cold corpse and he says, I don't. Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. All right, I'm hungry. I go out. You fuck off somewhere. I don't care.
I give him a hug before he leaves in that brotherly way of, we've argued, but it's okay.
He just sort of freezes, like he almost like the lack of acknowledgement is almost an acknowledgement, almost like.
Yep.
I've got a coworker I have a coworker who's like that. He's always trying to hug me, and I just keep threatening to turn him into HR on counts of sexual harassment. Yep. But it's fine. It's fine. Someone will just report us to HR, and then we get to have a nice pizza party. That's what we keep.
Yeah.
We keep saying at my work, because we're really, 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 really loud, and we're really, really, really crude because we're the service desk. So we get off the line and we cuss people out and we yell and we shout, and we're not the nicest bunch as far as being desk mates are concerned. We've had a couple of people complain, and just every time we shout pizza party at HR, we'll bring pizza and we'll have a great time while HR is trying to tell us that we fucked up.
When I was working as a building surveyor, it was fairly similar, except when I was doing the building surveyor job, it was very prim and proper 3-piece suit type work. And then I go out the back to deal with the dying server, and I turn into a different human being.
Yep. Yep. That sounds about right. That's me on the phone, and that's me off the phone. On the phone, everyone's like, you have such a mellow voice. and you are just like, are you sure you're not AI? Are you sure you're not a robot? I'm like, no, I've just been doing this for 8 years. Like, I know how to do a smooth voice now. And the instant I get off the phone, everyone's like, will somebody shut Nathan up?
Yeah.
Please shut him up. He's too loud. Anyway, so you've now established that Dimitri did not steal your stuff. He didn't even know Thomas was dead.
Which was surprising to me, but he is a bit of an idiot, in my opinion, so it's no wonder. He's a useful idiot, but he is an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, you know. So he's gonna go off and get himself another snack.
A meal, pledge allegiance. Do all of the things he should have done this morning.
Yeah, literally this morning. So what do you want to do?
So from here, I think the only thing I can do is go back to base and make some preparations in case there are vampire hunters hanging around.
Okay. All right. So what kind of preparations are you going to make?
Mostly checking my areas to see if, like, there happens to be this small pathway that I missed that happened to be walked by a vampire hunter or something. You know, that's my main goal, is my space that I am in control of. I can pace out myself and see where things have gone wrong. Also check for, like, if I had a trunk that was dragged off, see if there's drag marks from the trunk. If not, they probably used a horse or a car or something else to get rid of it.
Sure.
Or there was multiple people.
You go in and you check it over again. Someone definitely took the trunk and dragged it.
Yeah.
And they didn't, but like, it wasn't they picked it up. They dragged it. They dragged it out.
That means they don't have vampiric strength, which is a note. So I'll lock that away in my brain hole of thoughts, and I may as well follow the drag marks.
All right. Well, with the whole census thing, eventually, if you start looking around and you sort of pick a direction, you start following it, you find your.
Can I spend a blood to use vampiric powers to actually, like, follow the trail more accurately?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I might do that then.
Yeah. There you go. There's a blood. That puts you at 8.
Yes.
That puts you at 8. Okay. You managed to track the you managed to follow the trail. It's really not that difficult for you. Leads out in the middle of the woods. There's trunk. It's been turned upside down. The scent's very clear. A bunch of homeless people just came by while you were sleeping, took the trunk, and dragged it away. The trunk.
Do I have a scent for who one of the homeless people may be?
You give me another blood, sure.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, actually. Yeah. I mean, well, because one blood for the trail, and now you wanted to hone in on it extra. So, yeah, absolutely, you do. It is a he. You follow the trail very, very, very easily. It goes further into the woods.
It doesn't go into anyone else's hunting grounds?
No, it doesn't. It does not go into someone else's hunting grounds. You're picking through the dark, which of course isn't very dark for you. And eventually you stumble across an old bunker. Like a bomb shelter. There's a couple of, homeless and whatnot there, sleeping. It's the middle of the night. That's what they're gonna do. They're going to sleep. So the trail leads right there.
Okay.
There's a lot of undergrowth. There's a lot of underbrush. You walking around is going to cause noise. It's going to wake somebody up, if only because they're homeless. They sleep light. They're not like these are people who have literally learned to sleep with one eye open in some particular cases. Like this isn't your normal, I'm gonna sleep in the woods. These are people who have learned through a very, very, very long, hard experience that they need to watch their backs. So what do you do?
Well, I'm not going to approach. I'm just going to make note of where it is, and then I'm going to report the information back to Veronica. I'm going to let her take the lead on what she wants me to do.
I see. So you go back. It's almost towards the end of the night by the time you get back to her. Yep. So you're going to need to sleep after this. And you report your findings, and she says, so homeless men took it.
They took it, they dragged it off into the bush, opened it up, took much of my clothes out, and have taken them to a bunker that's deeper in the bush. Technically, it's within my hunting ground, so I can kill them all if you want me to, but I would rather inform you and allow you to make a decision on how you want me to proceed.
She sees it. There's like that moment where she's like, okay, he's kissing ass. All right.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, she sees it. She says, all right.
I don't want to get murdered.
She says, very good, very good. Proceed as you wish. Which is, of course,
very nasty smile comes over my face.
Oh, but she gives you a smile, and the smile says, I better not hear about this. Like, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So we don't burn up during the day, do we? We just get weakened.
You just get weakened.
So I don't have any wine on me or like drinks at all on me, do I?
No, you do not.
Wine.
You do not.
So I'm going to go to the shops and I'm going to buy some booze. And then I'm going to spike that bottle of booze with some blood in the hope that I can get some homeless people addicted to me.
Ooh, okay. How much blood are you putting in?
Only one, so it's enough for a taste, but not enough to actually enslave them to me.
Okay, so that's 7.
Yes.
What do you think the side effects of being like addicted to blood? Like I've never considered this, so now we're having to figure this out.
Yeah. Well, I know that once they are addicted to the blood, if they get down to 0 blood, they crave more.
Okay, so they crave more. So you're essentially setting them up for craving because you haven't given them enough blood to count it as 1 blood, but you've definitely given them enough blood to count it as 0, which is exactly a really, really, really terrible thing to do to people, and I love it. So yeah, let's do it. So you've got the booze, which has been spiked with your blood.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the booze to the homeless shelter the homeless bunker in the middle of the day and just say very kindly, gentlemen, recently there was a trunk stolen from a settlement near here, and whoever knows who stole the trunk, I have a bottle of alcohol for.
Oh man, they all speak up immediately. All of them. Every single one. It turns out that that someone by the I need to come up with a name. I need a name. We'll say Michael, because I don't know. That's just what I'm coming up with right now. One of the homeless people by the name of Michael had said that there was some foreigner, and they kind of point at you like, well, obviously by your accent it's you. And he decided he saw
I'm foreign? I did not know this.
They just they laugh with you. They know it's shit. They know it's bullshit. And they say, I mean, all of them are speaking up because they want the alcohol. I mean, and they didn't really approve of Michael taking the trunk anyway. So they're just shipping him right down the. They're just shipping him right off. It's not even a question.
Yep.
They're like, oh, he sleeps over, and they indicate an area that's just at the edge of your hunting grounds, like just at the edge. Like it's technically yours,
but it's ambitious to kill someone there.
Yeah, it would be quite ambitious.
Whomever came forward first, I hand the bottle of booze to, and I just say, if you want more, come see me and ask nicely.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a woman by the name of Angela. She's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. She looks around and she says, well, I mean, she starts sharing it because, I mean, again,
yeah,
like I don't know, like having actually
endless kindness.
That's actually a thing. That is really a thing. It is absolutely a thing. And fuck you for taking advantage of it. It's awful. It's terrible. But yeah, they're taking the spiked drink and they're passing it around.
And I need to feed, so I just go back home and I wait.
Yes, you do. I guess it would be immediate.
I don't know. It doesn't say how long.
I would figure that it would be immediate. I mean, it would be something that they would take it and it would change them very quickly.
Yeah.
Within a few minutes, not a few minutes, but within like an hour or two, 5 of them come stumbling in, looking pale. Like, hey man, you got more of that booze? That was really good. That was really good.
I actually might have a little bit more, but I've only got enough for one of you at the time because I've only got one glass. So if some of you can wait outside, and if they want to fight each other to determine who gets to wait and who gets to come in and join me, then they're more than welcome to kill each other.
God. Okay. No.
My humanity is going down at this point.
What humanity? What humanity, I ask? No, I mean they're not like in deprivation yet, but they definitely want it, and you are promising it to them. So they're not like, as long as one comes in at a time. Angela goes first because, like, I mean, she feels entitled.
Angela, because I seem to like her for some reason, I actually do give one blood to enslave her.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you do it?
I literally open a vein, drain it into a glass, and hand it to her. And I just see what she does. I assume the smell of it has some sort of effect. That's my guess.
But there's still that moment where she kind of looks at you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I gave you before.
Sure, that's a little much even for an addict. Finding out what it actually is. She says, "What?" She drops it. The glass breaks.
If I have to spend one blood, I will. But what I want to do is, considering she's rejecting my gift, I launch on her and drain her dry.
Okay. I mean, all right. Yep, she's drained dry. How much does that give you?
I actually don't remember.
Because she's right there, and she's Sink your fangs in and feed from your prey. You take blood for them. You're intuitively aware of the physiological impact to your victim of each drop you take. Take 1 or 2 blood, leave them tipsy. 3 leaves them ill. Take 4, leaves them in desperate need of medical attention. 5 kills them. And then you choose a number of options equal to your humanity plus 1. What's your humanity at?
My humanity's at 3, so I can pick all 4.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Technically.
Don't think that's going to stay the same for long.
No, not at all. I am awful, apparently.
Yep.
So I stop feeding when I want to. I resist the temptation to terrorize. I manipulate my prey's memory so they don't remember me in their nightmares, and I close the wound left on the prey's body. Okay, so I'm going to choose to take 2 blood, I think,
Okay.
and that will wipe her memory.
Sure, and leave her pretty darn unhappy.
Yeah, so she'll be tipsy. She won't remember me. She won't have wounds, and then she will wander out looking drunk.
So the next guy comes in.
I give him the exact same offer. I open a vein, I pour it into a glass, I hand it to him, and I see what he does.
This time he looks at it. He looks up at you, and the smell's doing something to him. Something really, really bestial kind of awakens in him, and he looks at it, tips it back, and drinks the whole thing. Whole thing is gone.
Very good. A man of taste, I see.
Oh, what? Why does it taste so good?
I'm a little bit special. The Russian blood, there's more alcohol than blood in there.
Oh my god. That's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
but
god.
Regardless,
he laughs.
I may have a job for you later.
Oh, okay.
You are living at the bunker?
Yes.
Yeah, I may come see you soon.
Oh. Okay. Kind of wanders out in a little bit of a trance, handing you back the glass.
Cool.
So you took 2 from. So you went from 6 to 8.
I'm down to 7.
Okay. There's another 3 people.
I think I'm starting to get bored.
Okay.
The next one, when he comes in, I think I just drain him dry.
Like all the way? Like 4?
Why not?
5? Like
Well, I can only get to 10, so I could take 3 from him
and just
leave him ill.
I mean, your blood's your humanity's about to take a dive. You might as well.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
So he walks in, and what do you do? Tell me how it works.
I literally just launch onto his throat, drain him until he's nearly passed out, drop him, and then I walk outside the tent. I'm going to spend 1 blood as I'm walking out. I assume I can transform into an animal.
Yeah.
I just transform in. Oh no, there's other people around, isn't there?
There are.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't kill the other ones yet. I might just. I don't know how I want to do this. Do I have enough glasses to fill up 2 more inside the tent?
Sure, why not?
Yes, I actually do, because I'm at 10. So I'm going to go back down to 8. While they're waiting out there, I'm going to grab 2 more glasses, like fill them up, go down to 8, walk out with them, letting the ill guy just sit there, hand them the glasses and say, I'm very sorry, I have to go. These are for you. I may have a job for you coming up, and when I come see you at the bunker, you do what I ask, I may have a little more for you.
Did you drain it in front of them, or do they just...
No, inside the tent.
Such an asshole. Because now, of course, they're going to drink it because they don't know any better.
Yeah.
They just have no idea. Not a clue.
And to keep them, I only have to do that once a week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's why it's broken.
Oh my god.
Once per week to keep your blood slave in thrall.
Oh my goodness. Well, you head off. What are you doing?
I'm going to go look for was it Michael?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Michael. Yeah, I'm going to look for Michael. Oh, it'll still be during the day, won't it?
Yeah, it'll still be during the day. It's still a couple of hours before.
I might sleep first then.
Okay. You sleep. You wake up, lose a blood.
Yes.
So
because
7.
I am at 7. 8. Come on, thingy. Catch up. There we go. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got actual tokens that I'm using because it's easier to count. So yes, I then make my way to go find our homeless friend.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab something, all right? Just hold on 1 second. Oh, that hurts. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm back. I am back.
Cool.
All right. Sure about this. All right. So, as you're going, somebody comes running up to you, and you can tell it's a vampire. It's one of the vampires from the
Probably one of the guards that pointed a weapon at me.
Oh yeah, comes running up, and he says, "The lady Princeps wants to know your progress."
I have found that a man called Michael has stolen my gear. I'm going to see him at the moment. I have procured some homeless people into the search for any intrusions upon the town. And very soon, once I've spoken to Michael, I might find out if he sold my gear or if it was stolen from him or if he left it laying around and someone took it or what the entire situation is. Once I find out that, I can follow the breadcrumb trail to whoever killed Thomas.
He nods and he says, and he hands you.
Now, I must say, Michael is in a situation where he is technically living on my hunting grounds, but he's on a borderlands where it may come into conflict with another predator. But as it is going at the moment, I'm not going to be killing him. I am just going to talk to him.
He nods. He says,
again, at the moment. Things may change if he's a bit of a prick.
Fair. He says, you are, if anyone disputes the feed, it has been covered as part of the investigation and protection of our fair town.
Very good, friend. I love it.
He smiles. Smiles not genuine at all. He still thinks it's you, but
yeah.
Literally everybody else is looking at him askance, and he's not like his opinion doesn't. This particular guy's opinion apparently doesn't count for much.
Yeah. He's a plebeian like me.
Right, exactly. You show up at Michael's place. You find a tent, typical stuff, inside of a clearing. He takes one look at you, and he runs.
I run immediately after him. I literally wait the whole full 2 seconds to see if I'm fast enough to catch him without powers. And then I get bored and I use some of my vampiric energy to literally run him down, grab him from the back, and spear tackle him.
Hey, you. Goes, Wait, how did you do that? How did you do that?
On his chest, like a child sitting on their dad's chest.
Yeah.
Just look at him happily and say, "Hello, Michael. It's been a while."
They put me up to it. They put me up to it.
Who is they? I slap him. Details, boy.
Accents like you.
So it was the fucking Russians.
I think so, but they said they were going to pay me, and he pulls out.
Did they pay you?
The look of rage on his face tells you everything you need to know.
Now, do you have my cross?
Huh? Yeah. They didn't want that.
I get off his chest. Show me where it is.
He pulls it out. It's a standard Orthodox 3-bar.
Yep.
I
take it from him delicately. This was my mother's. It's quite a religious woman. I didn't like her, but this is worth something. And I put it on.
It's an older one, for sure. It's got
yeah, it's probably like 80 years old or 90 years old or something.
One of those older ones that's, that's just all the old iconographer lore coming out of me. It's got the sun and the moon on the left and the right. It's got that stupid little image of God the Father up above, even though that's not supposed to be done, regardless of what anybody else says. Just dumb.
Yeah. It's very generic.
It's very, very generic, old Russian kitsch.
Now, do you know what you have done by taking my things?
He looks at you, and obviously he doesn't. He has no idea.
Very upset. That's what you've done, and I don't like being upset. Now, where were you meant to meet with these Russian fellows?
We were supposed to meet, and he names the movie. There's an older movie theater in the center of rundown downtown Atchison.
Yep. So you were supposed to meet, but you didn't?
Well, I did meet them there, and the first time I met them there, they don't know how to describe. They just showed up and they took me there and they talked to me there, and then they let me go. And then when I came back, they took the stuff and then they left. It wasn't really a meet; it was more of just being stolen from.
And you just let them take it? You didn't fight them?
Well, they were armed.
With guns, swords, spears?
Gun? Why would someone have a spear? Yes.
I don't know. You're the one telling the story.
He says, no. They just came and they took it, and when I was going to protest, they pulled a gun on me.
Fair enough. I'm scared of guns too. No, not. And I grab him, I stand up, and is there a way I can like fly him back to town?
I mean, give me 2 blood, one for you and one for him, and go.
Oh, I'm not sure if I want to spend blood. Well, what I'll do is I'll say to him, I would very much like you to meet my benefactor. I'm actually here on a little bit of a secret mission, and with my mission, I have a benefactor. What is the word? I guess you would say an owner, and she's a very lovely lady, but she may want to talk to you.
What? I just want to get out of this. I was
No, it's
promised
fine.
$3,000 for this, and I haven't received a cent. I'm the victim here.
Tell you what, if you come with us, I can promise you at least $1,000. It's not as much as what was offered, but you're getting something for your wares.
Oh,
You're offering them clothes. You're only giving us words.
well, sure. I mean, he's like, yeah, absolutely.
I know he's going to get eaten, so I really don't care.
Really
I pick
don't
him up.
give a shit.
I straighten up his shirt, like brush the dust off. Sorry about that. I got a little angry.
I mean, I stole your stuff. He says, I'm really sorry about that. $3,000 could get me in a hotel for like a week, maybe
Yeah,
longer.
very good. Is there a reason why you don't stay up at the bunker? That looks like a much nicer place than the tent.
They don't. They don't want to share Angela. He kind of gives this look that says that there's something.
Yes, understandable. She is a very pretty lady. She's not.
In their world, she is.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you a woman? By default, pretty.
Yeah.
Called the army goggles. Because
3 is a bigger number than 2.
3 is a bigger number than 0. Nothing. So I take it you take him back to.
Yeah, we're just going to casually walk, having a light conversation, knowing that he's going to be dead before the night's over.
Oh, absolutely. You
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
So
you go back.
I'm sure he starts feeling fear as soon as he sees that we're at the Atchison property.
He ain't happy. It's like,
Oh, don't worry, she's my friend.
she's your friend.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh, okay.
I have my arm around his shoulders, knowing that if he starts to move, he's not moving.
Yeah, he knows. He can tell. He can tell.
They are good people.
Walk in, and every eye in the room is on him.
Lady Atchison, I have news for you. News coming from this very wonderful man. He has said that he wants $1,000 for the news, but that's all good and well. I'm sure you can spare a few coins for, a few drops of information.
She comes out, she smiles, and she says, I'll throw a bath and a fine dinner in, too.
I'm sure he lights up at that.
Oh, he does. Oh, he does. And the next hour or two, he is very...
It's the best day he's had in a decade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very, very beautiful women bathe him. The fact that they keep giving him looks that say that they're going to devour him by the end of the night.
He's misreading devour as a different kind of devour.
Right, exactly. So after being fed incredibly well cooked pork.
Yep.
Pork.
Yep.
Pork. It's pork. He's told up and down it's pork. Very, very, very well cooked. He drops the following bombshell.
Yeah.
The people who had hired him and paid $3,000 were humans with an Eastern European accent. He assumes they're Russians.
Yep.
They were two women.
Okay.
The Moscow Patriarchate only.
Yeah, they're only dudes.
They're only dudes. They only send ordained priests. So, not the vampire hunters. But
or
they
at the
asked.
very least, they're agents being hired by the vampire hunters.
It's possible, but they promised him $3,000. They described you, Vitali, in exact detail.
Oh, that's a little bit of a concern.
According to him, when they described you, he practically saw the image in his mind. Practically. He said it was eerily. It was, I mean, you guys know it's magical. Yeah. He's not quite following that this is what's going on. And he says that he trusted them immediately. They were beautiful. I mean, beautiful blonde women who were just the most beautiful things he'd ever seen in his whole life. And they were so nice to him, and they just wanted him to steal the trunk and to bring him the clothes. That's all they wanted.
Yeah.
When asked at point blank range if at any point in time they had done anything untoward or given any signs of, predatory intent or whatever, He says no. He then says that one of them had promised the money, and the other one had promised to take him away and to give him a job in helping her with other jobs such as this. So he went, did what they said. He figured it's a trunk full of clothes. Who gives a shit? Okay, whatever. Yeah. But when he showed up at the Atchison movie theater, which, for the record, is one of the stinkiest, most degenerate places you'll ever be in your life. It's one of those places where you literally put your foot down and it sticks.
Yep.
That's not a joke.
Yeah. I know exactly the kind of theater you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. And it smells perpetually of piss and other things.
Yep. And the seat is somehow both spongy and hard at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, it's like you've been there. Been there. So he says that when he went there, they took the stuff, held him at gunpoint, and then left.
I turn to Lady Atchison. I say, my lady, now I have to ask, do you believe him? Because I point at my wrist. I can force him to tell the truth, but if you believe him, I won't bother. Otherwise, did you want him?
She looks at him, says,
He's probably getting scared at this point.
Oh, yeah. She walks up and she says, within your first 72 hours, you just offer me. She smiles.
I have my own hunting grounds. I don't need to feed on him. You've been gracious enough to gift me with a lot.
He's looking around like, what the hell is going on? Just walks up and she caresses him right under the chin. Just that kind of thing that men think they don't like it.
And then it happens.
And then it happens and you're like, actually, you could keep doing that. Other things too, but this ain't a bad start. She looks at him and she says, you're so clean. You're just so clean. And He just sort of smiles, and she moves so fast, he has no fucking idea what's going on. She rips his throat out in one shot.
Nice.
Blood goes everywhere. She chucks him into the crowd. You can tell he is still very much alive when they start going at it. He's not alive for long, but he is alive. She says, all right, we're looking for 2 Russian blondes.
To be very specific, it's Eastern European. We cannot confirm that they're Russian, only that he thought that they were Russian. You know, who can tell the difference between Belarus, Russia, Ukraine? We all have very similar accents.
She smiles at you and she says, they were Russian. I have my ways of knowing.
Okay, I will believe you.
And she smiles, and you don't like her smile. Something about their description.
Yeah.
She understood something that you did not. Like, you're looking at her and you're like, there's something you don't know.
Yeah.
Something she's not telling you.
Even before that, I was assuming she had hired someone to do it, but if I can convince enough vampires to think that I'm not behind it, it doesn't really matter.
Right. So she kind of looks at you and she says, I do believe that you have given us a good lead.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I have been of great service to you.
She nods and she says, tell me when you have found more. She says, oh, before you go, I think she writes down an address with her pretty little fingers.
Yep.
Grabs a pen and does this pretty little flourish. Mrs. Atchison hands you a note. It's for a farm way out in the middle of bumfuck no. I mean, you just look at the address and you're like,
it's barely not in Atchison.
It's technically not by like 45 minutes. Like, it's out there. Yeah. She says, I think that if you take your friend, who, by the way, came and had blood on his shirt when he swore fealty to me, she gives you
that fucking idiot.
If you and your friend go out to that
was it at least night? I'm sorry to interrupt. Was it at least nighttime?
I'm sorry, say it again, Cal.
Was it at least nighttime?
Technically.
That's something. I'm sorry, he's such a fuckwit.
Odds. She says, well, I want you to take that fuckwit and I want you to go out to the farm. To this address. It's a farm. And I want you to investigate. Now, my suspicion is that they're there. I don't see why they wouldn't be. But I leave that to you and your very capable investigations. She says,
that I am.
And Vitaly.
Yeah?
I am keeping people off of you.
Thank you. One thing I did want to ask you about is, as we are proceeding quite far into me clearing my name, is there any chance of some of the special blood you have been creating to stop the Mark of Cain affecting us? Because I am feeding on some quite desperate people, and God knows what horrible things they've been infected with.
She nods. She says, find out if they're there at the farm and we'll talk.
Okay, very good.
We'll cut it there.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty good, spot. So it's been a hot minute since I've ran a PBTA. I don't know if I did any good.
I think we did good.
All right. I just don't have a sense for... It's been a long time since I played a story game proper, if that makes any sense. It's interesting.
We were getting close to a bargain, but I don't think we ever crossed the line.
No, I don't feel like we needed to. I mean, I feel like the blood was a pretty good
Yeah.
regulatory mechanic. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. We're just setting up. I don't. My first session of anything is always slow.
Yeah.
I build slow. I just do. It usually takes me a few sessions, and then all of a sudden it all clicks, and then everyone's like, "Wait a minute, can we go back to when you didn't know what you were doing? You're killing
Yep.
us." It's generally how that works. All right, let's see here. I guess we go to the humanity move. We go to the humanity stuff on page 31. I think. I don't know. Let's see here. How humanity changes. All right. Let's see here. At the end of each session, recap your character's defining moments for the other players as a reminder. Then the other players talk it over and put your humanity to a vote.
Well, I am starting to build a cult through torture and forcing people to be subservient to my blood. I'm fairly sure my humanity's going down.
So what? It's just it goes down by one, and we just call it
Yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure it goes down by 1, or it goes up by 1.
Okay, I think so. All right, yeah, it definitely goes down by 1.
Yeah,
Like, not even like just not even a just no. No, you've been fucking monstrous this entire game. Oh my goodness. And then status gives you more. At the end of each session, the GM listens to your recap, for clarifying questions, changes, or if it doesn't. You're still a plebeian. I don't think it should go up.
Yeah.
It definitely shouldn't go down. It definitely shouldn't. I mean, you made nice.
Yeah, I haven't done anything to make myself a pariah yet.
Right. Nope. Okay. I think that's a pretty good sum up of what we've got.
Yeah.
All right. I might call in a minute to think more about this, but I have to go to the bathroom and then I need to finish cleaning this kitchen. So if you're around, I'll call you in a minute.
I will be. All
right. Sounds good. Thanks for playing, and we're gonna try for tomorrow night. My in-laws are coming over, and if they're up, I won't play, and if they are up, you get my point.
Yeah.
If they're asleep, we'll play. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.